Behave, it's me, Baron Bedsores. Now then, it's the Baron. So on Saturday we gave out a selection Ertagel and the 210 at Meydan in the 5 furlong sprint. And this is just a quick upload really. It's just one to talk about the selection, two to talk about the festival, and I just want to cover briefly 2 other races on the card. So the selection was Ertagel, and we did offer it off at 100 to 30 with AA Sports, and we did suggest in that upload to do it each way even though it was 100 to 30 for a small return on a £5 each way stake. So if you'd done that, you ended up getting an 8.33 return, so you was minus 167. Even though it was a return with a loss, it was just over 83% of your stake returned off your initial outlay of £10. I really thought we had this race in the bag. Midway through the race, Ertagel looked the probable winner, and I say that because he'd gone off at such a fast pace that I expected buffering to drop off in the last furlong, like it has done on the occasion when it's run over 5 furlongs. So buffering's last form over 5 furlong was back in October 2015, where it won a moderate affair, which was a Group 1 race, and second in the race that day was Ball and Muscle, which wouldn't be nowhere near a 5 furlong event such as a race what took place on Saturday. And you have to go back to March 2014 for Buffering's next 5 furlong form, and in that race was the Challenge Stakes, I think it was. He got sent off favourite and finished 7th or 10th, and Buffering's been really running in 6 furlong, 7 furlong events due to getting touched off. The surprise really I thought was Lady Shipman. Normally front end of the bus, couldn't go with them, and 2 furlong out she was getting outpaced. So that sort of tells you how fast they was going, and I think it was the second fastest time of this event. I think it was done in 56.32 or 34, and the present record for this race was 56.21. But I've got no complaints really. What you got to do is applaud the trainer on this occasion. But what I will say is watch out for Ertagel over the season. So I carried on watching the festival like I normally do, and for the last 3 races, I think it's just before the Dubai turf over a mile, they put on a spectacle for the racegoers, and it's second to none. The fireworks and the water features plus the visual effects they bang on are out of this world, and for the ardent racegoer, if you're watching it on the box, it's a wish you was here moment, and I urge you to Google it or watch it on YouTube and see what you think, because for me this festival is up there on my bucket list. But anyway, have a look at it, see what you think, see if you agree with me. So I just want to mention these last 2 races now before I close this upload. So the first race I'm going to quickly mention is the Classic, the second to last race, and postponed smashed the record, and the SP price was 4 to 5. Originally when I done the Ertagel upload, the market was suspended for this race, and I think it opened up in the morning 13 to 8. Now if someone knows different, just bang a comment on or email me, but I'm positive it opened up 13 to 8. But if I knew it was going to be that price, I certainly would have given it out. I expected it to open up the price that actually it finished off at SP. If you get a chance to watch the race, watch it. It absolutely annihilates the field and breaks a record. It's a really good race. So it sets it up nicely for the world's richest race, the Dubai World Cup. And California Chrome goes and win it, but that doesn't tell the full story, because if any horse deserves to break a record or a race record, it's this one. It's drawn out wide, it's 5 wide all the way round, it saddle slips in the home turn, and it wins it very easy, just failing to break the race record just by over 0.2 of a second, set by Africa Story in 2014. So as soon as California Chrome passes the line, and obviously they bring it to the winning enclosure, they bang a mic under Perry Martin, and Perry Martin's one of the owners of California Chrome. I don't know how much stake he's got in it, but I don't know if he's the majority owner or how it's split between the syndicate. But he has a fair enough say what happens to the horse. And he's congratulated by whoever is interviewing, and the first thing what comes out of his mouth is, well, we didn't break the course record. And then the interviewer turns around and says to him, well, Mr. Martin, you've just won $6 million, the richest race in the world. To which he replies, well, we're in talks for a $12 million race fluctuating from Gulfstream and Santa Anita. Talk about getting it in there. Anyway, I'm sure Perry Martin is in talks for his $12 million race. But one thing you'll be certain of, that El Maktoum will be making arrangements to either match it or better it. Anyway, so that was the upload. Hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, we had a small return on Ertagel if you've done it each way. Watch out for other uploads. Bang your comments on and keep sending me the emails. I'll leave for now. Cheers for listening to Baron.